Hello my friends and welcome to this new episode where I'm going to teach you how to use TradingView. Okay, so you just understood the psychology of market cycles. You're now aware that there are those cycles, in crypto markets. And so now let's look at them on TradingView. So on Google, you're going to enter here TradingView. You're going to take the first link here, TradingView track all markets. This is not only for crypto markets, by the way, it can be for stocks also. And then you're going to search markets here and you're going to select, well, actually BTC USD. All right. And here it is. So first, this is the Bitcoin. Here, this is where you choose your time frame, your time frame of the candles. So I'm going to show you the daily chart. And here we have the whole Bitcoin chart. Well, actually not the whole one, but the Bitcoin chart from 2017. Okay? And we can clearly see those cycles now. Look at that. This is the first cycle. We go up, we go up, we go up. We arrive in the thrill phase, so people are starting to get thrilled, thinking they're going to become very rich, and the Bitcoin price still continues to go up. And we enter the euphoria phase, where people get very euphoric, thinking that Bitcoin is going to the moon, and that they're all going to be rich. And usually that's when we reach a top of market. Now, something very important. What do you think happens at this top of markets? Well, people, retail investors who are not much experimented, they think that Bitcoin is going to the moon. They think that Bitcoin is going to go much higher price. They're in this euphoria phase thinking that Bitcoin will go much, much higher. So what do? They buy. But when there is a buyer, there is always a seller. So they buy, but then who do you think is the seller? Well, the seller is exactly the smart money, which are the experienced traders who have been trading for a very long time and who knows exactly how the market works and who are completely aware of those cycles. So they completely are aware of the euphoria phase. They know that other people, other retail investors are getting in the euphoria phase, buying a lot of Bitcoins. And so what do? They sell their Bitcoins to those buyers. The smart money at the top sells their Bitcoins or other cryptos to the retail investors, to the non-experienced buyers, okay? And so usually when the smart money starts selling, that's when we reach the top of the market and that's when we go back down. And that's why in January 2018, I'm sure you remember this, we entered this new bear market because the smart money was selling all their Bitcoins at, an all-time high at the time, and the retail investors are buying. But since it's the smart money that controls the market, that leads the market, well, the Bitcoin goes down. So then it goes down. Then we enter the angry phase where people are getting angry. Then the capitulation phase where people are starting to panic sell and get rid of their Bitcoin because they don't believe in it anymore. They think they're going to lose all their money. So here we have the capitulation. And then, as you can clearly see, we have the depression phase where during months and months, nothing happens. Bitcoin continues to either go horizontal or slightly go down little by little. And then people completely forget about Bitcoin. They already capitulated, they already got their money out and they already put their money elsewhere. So that's when people have forgotten about Bitcoin, and that's when we begin the new cycle. Because what happens? Well, that's when also the smart money buys. So the smart money starts to buy, and when it buys, it also buys to the sellers who got bored of the Bitcoin market and so are still getting rid of their Bitcoin. So the smart money buys the Bitcoin to those retail investors who are capitulating at the last minute. And then the market starts to go up again. And then it does maybe another slight depression phase. But then it goes up. It goes up. So people start to re-believe in Bitcoin, or not re-believe yet, but have hope for Bitcoin. Then it continues to go up. So then they have a belief for Bitcoin. Then it continues to go up. And then they start to talk to their friends around, their parents, their family, their grandmother, I don't know. They start to talk about Bitcoin around them in their surroundings. So this creates a snowball effect where more people join to buy. So their retail investors buy, they buy, then it continues to go up. They enter in this euphoria phase again, thinking Bitcoin is going to reach 100K, Bitcoin is going to the moon. And then at the top, the smart money recognizes this euphoria phase, and so they start selling their crypto at an all-time high, or their Bitcoin at an all-time high. And so then, what happens? Well, same. the Bitcoin goes back down. It goes back down because smart money is selling, is selling, is selling. Retail investors are still buying because they think it's just a dip and it's going to continue to go up. But no, smart money keeps selling, so Bitcoin price still goes down, and etc. And so you see clearly that we have those cycles. This is the next cycle, and right now we are probably at the bottom of the last cycle, the current cycle. So I think that right now we are in the capitulation phase. A lot of traders have sold their positions at a loss, and so we're probably going to pursue that capitulation phase, followed by a depression phase where the Bitcoin is going to do nothing for a while until people forget and until the smart money buys again for the new bull cycle. So that's what I wanted to show you. I really wanted you to be aware of this. So that's going to be it for this episode. And in the next episode, we're going to start the technical analysis that I want to teach you.